Yo, what is good, guys? This is Azazel the Demonic, and today we are playing... What are we playing? I nearly said Heroes of Camelot then. We're not, we're playing Kingdoms of Camelot. Battle for the North. Now, basically, this game, let me just start off. This game, I was, back in the day, probably about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit long, or less, longer, either way. I was a veteran at this game. I absolutely rocked the shit out of this game. But what basically, I'll just give you the quick background and then we'll just get on with some of the gameplay. Basically, what happened was they were doing a complete server merge. I mean, this was when obviously Kabam still had it, and I tried to, like, my first app game, I wanted to steer away from another gear game. Obviously all my Heroes of Camelot supporters will obviously vouch for that. I did want to try and stay away from it, but at the same time, I really enjoyed this game. I really did. It was one of, like, the first games for, like, the, you know, build your town strategy type of warfare game. And they did it really well. Now, obviously, I've heard the same old that we're hearing with gear, you know, the more greedier than Camelot and so on and so forth, which, obviously, over the last few days, if anybody's played any gear games, the Halloween things have just been such a letdown. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely, people are up in arms about it. But yeah, so basically, when the servers were merging, you had the choice of opting out of the merge, and you could stay in your, you know, your realm. So I opted to not merge, and cutting a long story short, I ended up getting merged anyway. But what it did, which I'll show you, click on your castle, and you've got defense. I mean, a lot of things have changed since I've come back on. There's a load of stuff I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm having to relearn it all over again, pretty much, which is such a unbelievable thing. I mean, like, you know, just real quickly, for anybody who hasn't played, like that thing there, your might, you know, train troops to increase your might. I had something like 5.8 billion. Like, I was just retardedly strong for the time. I mean, I know when the servers merged, there were people with, like, you know, 98 billion and, you know, just ridiculous stuff, but I knew this game. And anyway, so when they merged, this thing that is on is saying hidden troops can be selected to defend your city, and resources. Now, hide all troops basically means that if you get attacked by an enemy, all they can do is steal your resources if you're over your storage limitations. So anybody who doesn't want to battle, and basically the more troops that you kill, you get, you know, you go up the might roster and troops killed roster and so on and so forth, and it's just like a ranking system basically. So when we merged, unbeknownst to me, it turned this off. Now, if you don't have, whether it has changed, I'm not sure, but you used to be able to, I can't seem to find it, but you used to be able to assign a knight. So if you didn't assign a knight, basically, and you got attacked, it was really crap, basically, like you'd get wiped out. And guess what happened? When it merged, that thing, if I let me turn it back on, not that they've got anything to do to kill, but so basically my entire 5.8 billion mites worth of an army got completely eradicated in one go, got completely wiped out. And I just thought, no, I thought, you know what, I've worked my ass off at this game for a stupid little fucking glitch, and it was the same old bloody thing. It was the same old thing, as anybody will be aware of with Heroes of Camelot, or, you know, what is it, Dragons of Dragonair or something like that, you know what I mean? Gear, Kabam, whoever the hell, they don't give a shit, you know, they'll give you some bullshit compensation. And I just thought, there's no way I am going to be able to prove, one, that it wasn't me that did it, and secondly, there's no way they're going to reward me with 5.8 billion, you know, armies worth of might. It's just not going to happen. So I ended up just saying fuck it, and I retired from the game. Back then I went by my rap alias, I was Lord Seven Sins. So here we are back again, but this time it's Azazel the Demonic. So yeah, there we go basically. So I'm having to what? Oh yeah, this thing needs to finish. I'm back to basically just rebuilding from scratch, and it is painful. I'm going to try and keep up with it as much as I possibly can. And anybody who hasn't played the game, I would recommend playing the game. You know, it is a fun game. Again, I've heard a lot of really pissed off players about just how greedy the game's become. Oh, this is one thing I'm not looking forward to as well, the research. There is so much research. I mean, I had these all at I think you could get up to level 11 back then. I don't know whether they've increased it. And I'm sure, like I say, it's been that long. It's been that long since I've played it. It's just like, oh, but anyway, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But if you haven't played this game, I definitely would recommend going in and having a go. What's all this? Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, thank you for that. It's not Thanksgiving, is it? Is it Thanksgiving in America? Royal coins. 50 royal coins. What? What's that? No, that can't be Merlin's thing. What is all this? Voting banner. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to completely relearn all of this stuff. See, this was the thing, I tried to open these before, but it wasn't having any of it. Got a Corruptor's HUD, I know this will... what? Oh, sorry guys, got a message. Campaign Explorer. Heavy Cavalry, yeah, see, like, Heavy Cavalry was in there. They've changed some of the artwork. The battering rams doesn't seem to have changed. Catapult doesn't seem to have changed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna really have to relearn all of this. Like, what the hell is this? I'm not in an alliance yet. No, that's because I'm going to create my own. So if anybody is watching this and they want to jump into the alliance... Oh yeah, I need to build that thing first, don't I? Oh god, yeah, I need to finish that. So yeah, I mean, obviously this video is most definitely not for any veteran of the game, but I used to be. I used to be a veteran. Not anymore. So what were them other tokens for? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do my best to build myself back up again. I think I'm definitely not going to be getting to the point that I was at. I mean, it literally took me 2.5-3 years to get to that, you know, 5.8 billion mite. It was just absolutely ridiculous amounts of time that I put in there. You know, I worked my ass off to get to the level that I did. But, you know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. Well, there we are, guys. I'll come your way with another Kingdoms of Camelot video sometime in the future. Check up on my progress, see where we're at. Yeah, so thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. God bless your faces. Peace out.